Hey, this is Kacy the Game Nerd back at you with another pickups video. In this video, I went international game hunting in Canada. Drove 3 hours north to Richmond, Canada, where my wife and I stayed at the River Rock Hotel. Then Saturday, early morning, we garage sailed for about 2 hours, picked up a bunch of items. Then I went to a couple thrift shops. If you stay tuned till the end of the video, I'll show some footage. I'm not sure what I have, maybe some thrift shop and footage at the night market. The night market was awesome, tons of food, lots of fun. I didn't even blow through my budget. I still have some Canadian dollars. Yeah, the exchange rate was really good from US to Canadian dollars, so I was able to save a lot of money. So check out my pickups. Hopefully you guys like it. It was my first time game hunting in Canada, so it was pretty fun. Thanks. Alright, here are some of the pickups from the Richmond neighborhood garage sale in Canada. I was really happy because the exchange rates were very favorable, very good to me because I had the US dollar, which was stronger than the Canadian dollar. So I was able to buy more things for less money. And some of these items actually came from the indoor swap meet that was sort of close to the neighborhood garage sale. We can start up here. We got Buffy the Vampire Slayer for $1 Canadian. So obviously I paid less when converted to US dollar. We got Destroy All Humans and Dead or Alive 3, which were also $1 each. And that same seller, she had a bunch of regular Nintendos, and she had the whole setup. She had the system, the controllers, the zapper gun, but she wanted $100, and I could tell she was emotionally attached to it because of the Mario titles. That's all she kept talking about. So I said, would you be willing to take out a couple games, separate them, and I'll buy it separately? And she said, well, I think I want to keep all the Marios and most of the games. I mean, I'll let you pick one. So I picked Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, and she sold me this for $1. I wish she could have sold me more, but I wasn't going to waste a lot of my time trying to convince her, because I wanted to hit up all of the other garage sales. So the next one I went to, he had some PS3 games. Nothing noteworthy, but he wanted $5 for all three of these. So I said, alright, and I swear, almost every single garage sale that had video games had a hockey game. So we got NHL 13, Just Dance 3, and God of War Origins Collection. Then went to another garage sale. They only had one GameCube game. I had to ask them if they had any video games inside. She comes out with this, sells it to me for $1. So I was pretty happy with that. I'm not sure what that is. This some sort of cover variant? Looks like it. Spike's VGA Video Game Awards 2005 winner. I don't think any of my Resident Evils had that on there, so that's pretty cool. And I went to another one, and there's this kid. He was selling his skateboarding toys and some miscellaneous items. I asked him if he had any video games that he was like bored with or done playing with, and he said, oh yeah, I upgraded from the Wii to the PS3. And then I was like, okay, do you have any handheld games? And he said, yeah, I have some DS titles. So he brought all this out, and this is just an amazing lot here. So he asked his mom if he could bring it out. His mom said okay, and then yeah, he brought out tons of games. So there's 4, 8, 16, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 games altogether. So I told him I'd give him $10 for the Wii titles. He said yeah, because he didn't really play these, but he did say a couple of these might have been in French. So I took out the ones that I saw that were definitely in French, and I gave it back to him, but I don't think any of these other ones were. But some of the notable titles were Zack and Wiki, Elebits, we got Mario Super Sluggers, Mario and Sonic at Olympic Games, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Super Mario Galaxy, Got some sports titles, Transformers, Call of Duty, MX vs. ATV Untamed. I mean, some kind of common titles. Got We Play, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Winter Sports 3, Goosebumps, Horrorland. And you can tell that these are from Canada because it says Electronic Boutique. Electronic Boutique. And if they came from here in the US, it'd most likely be from GameStop. There are no more electronic boutiques, at least in my area. They were all gone several years ago. I guess they still have them in Canada. I'm not really sure. I didn't see any video game stores when I was up there. We got Club Penguin, Game Day, and a couple of wrestling games. So that was pretty good for $10. And I told them I'd also give them $10 for the DS games. So I gave them 20 total. And I know there weren't as many titles, but I figured since he gave me a good deal for the Wii stuff, I'd give him $10 also for the DS titles. You got a hockey game, of course, because we're in Canada. Then we got American Dragon, Jake Long. OMG, our mini games, 26 mini games. We got Zelda Phantom Hourglass, which is the best of the lot. We got Pokemon Trozy, I'm not sure, it's a puzzle game. Then we got another Club Penguin game and Point Blank DS. So $20 altogether for all that. Pretty good. Then I hit up another garage sale. All they had were some memory cards and this Game Boy Advance. Oh shoot, this Game Boy Advance actually came with Super Mario Brothers on a Game Boy Color. So he wanted $10 for everything. I mean, he had some weird price. He wanted $2 for a memory card. I was like, I'll just give you $10 for everything, including the game, the Platinum Game Boy, and the memory cards. He said, yeah. He was kind of hard to deal with, so I had to up it to $10. Then at another garage sale, I scored pretty big. He didn't have the console itself or any controllers, but he did have all these games. We got GoldenEye 007, Smash Bros. In the box, Majora's Mask in the box. The bad thing is the label on Super Smash Bros. Is pretty bad. It's torn up, and the label for Majora's Mask has a slight tear, but it was a really good price. He wanted $5 each game. I did not haggle, and he even had Mario Kart and Pokemon Leaf Green. So, you know, I paid $25 for all that. Alright. Oh, I got this helicopter. I got this at the indoor swap meet. The dude wanted 10. I haggled to 5. He said, alright. He mentioned that he bought it for 30 new, so 5's an incredible deal. I said, alright, cool. I just wanted to try it out. And then this other place, they had a bunch of toys and some Game Boy games that were overpriced, so I stuck with the toys. He had a grab bag of Ninja Turtle stuff for $5, and I said, would you throw in this Bowser figurine or figure for $5 total? And he said, yeah. The thing about this is made by Hasbro in 1988, and this is a high score trophy. So I guess this was given out as a trophy if you hit the high score, and it's worth like $25 to $30. So that was definitely worth it. And all these Ninja Turtles are pretty cool. Couple old school ones. We got the Donatello racing Transformer type toy, and Leonardo. It transforms to a fire truck. And we got Shredder and Raphael. These are the vintage 1988 or something like that. And then these four right here are all from 2000, 2002, something like that. So we got all 4 turtles there. So not bad for $5 Canadian dollars. And then this Yoshi was 50 cents. So I picked it up. This Persona Q is sealed. This is the 3DS Premium Edition. Has a bunch of extras. They wanted 60. Okay, it's sealed, and that's 60 Canadian dollars. So it was pretty much worth it at that price, but I haggled it down to 40, and he said he'd take it because he had 2 of these. So I'm guessing he bought it in bulk, or he bought it at a buy 2 get 1 free sale or something, and I don't know. I can't imagine that he made too much money because I paid 40 for that. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Alright, and here's the rest of the pickups, and I got these at another neighborhood garage sale. I arrived pretty late, and I was surprised that there were still games available, but I was lucky. And here's a couple of box systems. Let's start here. The first garage sale I went to, they had 8 games just on the table, and I said, how much do you want for all 8 of them? And the guy said $10. And I asked him if he had any more, or if he had any of the systems to these games, which I like to ask, and he said he wasn't getting rid of the systems, just these games. I was like, I found that very odd because he had some pretty good games here for the Wii, and I'm not sure why you'd keep the Wii if you're getting rid of some of your better games. But we got Star Wars Clone Wars, Mario Strikers Charged, Super Mario Galaxy, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Kirby's Epic Yarn, Crash Twinsanity, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Spider-Man Edge of Time. So 8 games for $10. Then I hit a pretty big lot of GameCube games. It did come with the system, all the cords, and 1 controller. But I was testing it, so it's not here right now. But all this for $30. So there's 22 games here, plus the system for $30. So roughly $1 a game and $8 for the system and controller. That's pretty good. So we got Home Run King, NFL Street. Actually, this is missing the disc, but everything else here is complete. NFL 2K3, MLB Slugfest 2004, Need for Speed Underground, Cabela's Outdoor Adventure. We got TAC 2, Avatar, The Last Airbender, Lego Star Wars the video game, Metal Arms, Glitch in the System, and I had a hard time prying this from the guy. He said him and his son used to play this when his son was younger, and he was a little attached to this game, but since he was selling everything, he said he might as well get rid of that too. Then we got Lego Star Wars 2, we got SpongeBob SquarePants Lights Camera Pants, Sonic Riders, Mario, Paper Mario, Luigi's Mansion, 1080 Avalanche, and this is cool because this is one of the only broadband games for GameCube. The other ones are Phantasy Star Online, which is kind of useless, but the other 2 are Mario Kart Double Dash and Kirby's Air Ride. So you could link up multiple GameCubes, link up multiple TVs, and you would have multiple copies of this game, and you could play them all on separate TVs, which is cool. Then you got Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. So that's all the GameCube games. Now we get to this, and this was the last sale I went to that had stuff, that had video game related stuff. And so check out these games. Got Kung Fu Kid, Echo the Dolphin, Star Trek Next Generation, Wonder Boy in Monsterland, and Shanghai. So 6 games total, actually 7 because Lion King, the cartridge, is inside this complete in-box Sega Genesis with the Lion King game and all the manuals and everything. And we have the Sega base system. So this is the Sega Master System. I haven't seen this box before, so it's pretty cool. I have the other Sega Master System boxed, and it doesn't look like this. So that's pretty neat. I got all this for $45. We're kind of teetering with the price. I wanted to pay $30, he wanted $50. He wouldn't budge so much, so we sold at $45, which is still good because this one's in awesome shape, and it does come with 2 controllers, and everything is like pristine. And then this one's also in really good shape. The box is in awesome shape too. In the back is good. Very colorful, not sun faded like some of the other ones I've seen. This one's in good shape too. So for $45 it's not bad since it's 2-box systems. So I was pretty happy overall with all the pickups. Yeah. Alright, the Richmond Value Village. We're going to check it out, see if there's any games.